All right, let me just make sure this camera isn't up again. We're gonna have to shotgun beers one of these days too. All right, so if you guys have suggestions, Home Depot. We love Home Depot. I absolutely love Home Depot. Like if I could go to any store, I'd go to Home Depot. I like Best Buy, but the only problem with Best Buy is I'll just go online and shop it somewhere else.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I go to Best Buy to kind of find my starting point with prices.
Yeah.
And then I start looking online like, well, this is $50 cheaper if I buy it here.
Yeah.
And oh, look, I found it for $100 cheaper. And then I just end up getting pissed off that Best Buy is gouging prices.
Yeah. I was fired from Best Buy twice.
Really?
Yeah. Once for giving away my employee discount, and then when I was a Sprint rep working at Best Buy, giving away someone else's employee discount.
That's sweet though. Like you can't be the first guy to do that. They have to know going in that when you give people employee discounts like that.
It was significant. Like car audio stuff was like 50% off.
Oh.
And appliances were like 40% off.
See, that's where you're messing up. You could have just been buying shit and then selling it.
Yep. Could have been. I was like 18 though. I didn't know any better.
I guarantee you there's a bunch of people doing that. Like they go to one guy who works there and he's bought 75 TVs in a year. You know what I mean?
You need 75 TVs.
Like, what do you got? Well, I just want a whole house full of them.
And we're gonna go into our next segment, which is products that suck. And this kind of ties into the whole appliances side because I had to get a new fridge. I was so I'm gonna take we'll snap a photo. It's called a Crosley fridge right here. Put the picture right here. But anyways, it's a Crosley fridge. The model number was like something in 2004, whatever. It's a dual-sided thing with a water crap, and it came with the house, and we just never changed it. But every drawer on the wall is broken. Everything in there is just broken. Like the longevity of this thing is just terrible.
Hence why they left it.
Well, exactly. That's why they left it. It's like, I don't want this piece of crap.
Yeah.
And so I had to go, shop for fridges, and I got the new fridge, the appliances. But I would like to say, if you find, just because a brand is, $20 cheaper, $100 cheaper, and it's got some off-brand thing and it looks pretty, there's usually a reason behind it.
There's a big reason behind it.
They've skimped on something, okay? They've skimped on something. And I've learned through buying things, it's like, listen, yes, you can be cheap on some stuff, but there are some things that if it's going to be in your house for a long time and you want to buy it once, buy it right. Buy it once, buy it right.
And if it breaks down, it can cause a bunch of damage.
Yeah.
Like a washer and dryer, like shit just starts leaking.
Oh,
and causes a bunch of water damage, or a fridge where a water line breaks because they use plastic nuts instead of metal. Just stuff like that. It's not worth the little bit you're going to save in the front end.
No, it's not. It's like the easy way to explain it is, I want it to last forever. I want it to last forever is the way to buy it.
Yeah.
So, buy the best. Anyway, so I bought the, what did I get? I got a LG smart fridge, 36-inch counter depth. Nice. And trust me, my wife told me I was obsessing about it because I was looking at every fridge and then this and this and every detail. I'm like, honey, I just want to make sure that what I get, and I'm planning out that I eventually want matching appliances where I can have them.
That's the big thing.
And I want to make sure that the ice maker doesn't suck because your Uncle Mike bought a Samsung fridge. Mm-hmm. The ice maker is this big. Yeah. It holds 2 cups for ice, and then it's done. I'm like, no, I don't want that. Yeah. I use, I like ice.
Yeah.
So the other thing that sucks? White cooktops. Same thing. You take a picture, it's going right there. I don't know what brilliant, I get it. You're like, hey, I'm Mr. Designer. Everything's going to be white. Do you know how much of a pain in the ass it is to fix a white, or clean a white countertop, stovetop thing?
I think the white ones are for people who don't cook a lot.
Oh, they're just there for looks.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because we got my Nana an electric cooktop because she burned through her old one, right? So
How do you burn through a cooktop?
My grandmother cooks for an army of people, and there's two people. Yeah, and there's two people showing up.
And then she forces it down your food.
Yeah. So we got her this electric one, and thinking that because whatever the reason was, we got her this one. Found out real quickly that this is not meant for someone who cooks a lot. The top, it was white. The top of it is jet black and everywhere on it, and it's not meant for people who cook. Then it took forever to heat up because there's this layer of, I don't know what it was on there. And when my grandmother makes homemade sauce, like that's an few hourly deal, and it just, yeah.
Gas is the way to go for her.
Yeah, well, for her, like just a blowtorch. She cooked.
Commercial kitchen. I need the stainless steel 40 burner.
Like if anybody
Look at this,
needed,
Jake. We're being blessed right now. Being blessed.
If anybody needs like a commercial kitchen for one person cooking, it's her. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, appliances that suck. So therefore, white countertops or white white cooktops. Terrible, terrible, terrible idea.
Yeah.
Just terrible. It gets so dirty so quick. You boil some water and the water gets out and it stains it brown. It's terrible. Oh man, Crosley brand fridge, terrible off-brand stuff. I don't know. What else you got? Did you say someone bought some LG stuff?
Yeah, my buddy bought a brand new LG washer and dryer, and I guess when they came out to hook it up, they just check for leaks. They don't run a cycle. So they turn the water on, and all of a sudden, there's no leaks. We're out of here. It's your deal now. So they go to wash, and it's not working. So they call technical support. Well, did you download the app onto your phone? No, I didn't do that. Well, that's probably what the problem is. So then they download the app, right? So the app gets downloaded, and now it still doesn't work. So then they call back and, well, didn't they run a cycle? No, they didn't. Well, I don't know what you want. You should have made sure that they ran a cycle. Now, my buddy does construction, so now he's sitting there messing with the thing. Finally gets it working. But
what was it?
Something in the app was not checked, right? So it won't work. It wouldn't work.
Okay, appliance manufacturer, I gotta jump in. Like, why do you make it so complicated? I just want to press the button. I don't want to use my app. Why do I have to use four different systems to use one thing?
I asked him, I go, why did you buy the one that needed the app on there?
What if you don't want an app?
And he goes, well, I thought it would have been cool, we were out or something and we decided we were gonna wash laundry. And I'm like, but you had the preemptive thought to put your laundry in there before you left.
What are you gonna do? Just like, oh, I forgot to start it?
So you just forgot to start it? You went through all of that, taking it into there and putting it in, putting detergent in, and then you walk away?
I'm just gonna start it.
Hours later, you're like, oh, shit, I didn't do that. Here, watch this. I'm like, how many times are you gonna use that app?
What if your internet goes down?
Well, and my buddy is a lot like me, not the most internet savvy people, technical savvy people. So I'm like, you're gonna end up shit whipping your phone across the room because this thing doesn't work. You're gonna end up kicking the washers. Like, I can see it already.
Piece of crap.
So yeah, so I'm interested to see how long this lasts.
Point of the story: don't buy the thing that requires an app to use it.
Yeah, why? Like I said, why would you need to turn on your dryer in the middle of the day?
I just wanted to start it. You know, get a good cycle.
I go,
going.
you're going to use it in the beginning just because you're going to show people, look at this, I could do this right here. And after a while, you're going to forget it's there, and then you're going to click buttons, and then your shit's not going to work, and you're going to get pissed off, and I don't know.
All right, well, I'm with you on that one. It's unnecessary levels of technology for no good reason.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Use the app if you want to.
Sure. But why?
Why? Press the button, start, walk away, come back.
Yeah, when it's done, it's done.
It'd be different if it was like, press the button, now it starts folding my clothes for me.
Yeah, that's a whole different story. When we get to that point, then I'll buy that version.
Yeah, I'll buy that version. It does it all for me. Just press the button.
Until we get there, though, I'm going to walk away from that.
All right, well, there you go. Don't buy things with apps that are required to use it.